Hey you guys, it's your favorite chef Jess and welcome back to my channel, The Journey. If this is your first trip with us, grab a seat, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. Straight to that subscribe button, then honk that notification bell so you'll know exactly when the next journey will begin. Today guys, I have coming to you part 2 of part 2, Pasta Puttanesca. I hope you enjoy. This dish is very simple guys, yet it packs a big punch on those taste buds. What you see me doing here is slicing up a quarter of a yellow onion and 1 stalk of scallion. I also chopped about a tablespoon of cilantro and removed 2 cloves of roasted garlic from the bulb that we roasted with the tomatoes. If you didn't catch the blistered tomato video, I'll link it in the eye above. It's the base of the next few videos, so you might want to catch that one as well. Next, we're going to heat our saute pan on medium-high heat and add 1 tablespoon of salted butter and 1/2 tablespoon of that golden ray butter. Guys, I mentioned this in all of my videos, especially if you live in New York, you have access to this butter, go get it, it's a life changer. Then we're going to add our onions and we're going to saute them until they're translucent. Okay guys, we're almost done. We're gonna add in that garlic and we're also gonna add in about a tablespoon or so of capers. Now be careful with the capers because they are pretty salty. We're not gonna add any more salt to this dish, but the capers will give you that salty punch. And then we're gonna go in and add the tomatoes. Saute for about a minute, then add 2 spoonfuls of your pasta water and 1 pat of butter. The starchiness of the water will help bind your sauce so it sticks to the noodles, and the butter will give you that velvety mouthfeel. We're going to sprinkle that with a little bit of pepper as you guys saw, and then we're going to add our noodles. If your sauce dried up a little bit in the cooking process, you can go ahead and add some more of that pasta water just to loosen up your noodles and to get everything moving in that pan. And then guess what guys, it's pretty much a done deal. Toss it up and then we're going to add in those fresh herbs right at the very end and we're going to serve this baby up. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys saw, I made the second installment to the blistered tomato series, which I made a little, well, it's kind of a twist on pasta puttanesca, but I did not add the olives because I just don't like, well, I like olives, but I don't like them in my pasta too much. It adds a little bit too much of that tartness and saltiness that I'm cool with just adding the capers. As you saw, we made our pasta fresh, and this difficulty on this pasta dish is probably like a level 10. I'm not gonna lie, it's very intensive because we made the pasta fresh, we did the blistered tomatoes fresh. There's nothing canned in this particular recipe or pre-made. So what I will do to bring this from a level 10 down to like a level 2, 3, just to make it a little bit easier for my newbie cooks and newbie chefs, I'm gonna link in the description box below how to bring this recipe from a higher difficulty level to a little bit manageable level. I'm gonna get into tasting this pasta, y'all, because I am starvioso. This is delicious, y'all. I put like close to no salt in the finishing product because everything is seasoned. Remember, we put the salt in the water with the pasta. If you didn't catch that, that's in the previous video. I will link it in the here somewhere. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'll link that also in the description box. It'll definitely be below, so that y'all guys can check out how we did the pasta. Also, the capers give it a nice briny, salty taste too. So when you're making this recipe, cut back on your salt like completely all the way. I did not sprinkle any extra salt in this pasta. The blistered tomatoes are almost sweet. They're very, very sweet. I didn't add any sugar in this pasta, but I'm getting a whole lot of sweetness from the tomatoes because we cooked them, caramelized them. And when you caramelize certain things like onions and tomatoes, it adds a really, really nutty sweetness to your dish. So trust me, you're definitely going to like this one. Then those fresh herbs and Parmesan cheese cannot go wrong. So I can never stop eating, y'all. If you want to check out this recipe, it'll definitely be in the description bar below. The easy version versus the tough version. I would definitely challenge you guys to make your own pasta. You know exactly what goes in it. There's no preservatives. It takes like this quick to cook it. It's a little bit of an extensive process, and you do need a little gadgets, but trust me, it's well worth it in the end. Also, this recipe and all my other recipes will be, well, not all my, this recipe will be linked in the description bar below. If you try it out, let me know. Take some pictures. I love to see them, and I love to interact with my riders on this channel. Like I always say, thank you for coming along this journey with me. It's been real. I will see y'all in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you know when I post. All right? I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.